morning, my wonderful friends. Magus with you on a beautiful day in Asha. Today's message is Law of Attraction, the number one block. If you are not receiving your dreams and desires, if you find you cannot create in your life, this is going to change everything. I'm so amazed by Asha, the 2,600-year-old Magi text. I've been studying this for years, and every time I read it, there's something new. And today in meditation, Spirit just brought this together so beautifully. My friends, the number one block is a false idea. And understand this, from age 0 to 7, you're in a theta state where everything you're told becomes your truth, and a lot of that is not truth. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not the highest truth. It's an idea. It's a story. It's something that grandma and grandpa believed. It's something mom and dad believed that was true, but it was holding them down. It was their truth, but it wasn't the highest truth. Get this, in Asha 15, it says, tell the truth. Giving true witness, a man will be saved. Only think and speak truth to yourself, and it will form. What you're believing forms in your life. What you believe with feeling forms in your life. And I know you know this. It says, think God's highest idea of truth. Get that right there. Think God's highest idea of truth. Not mom and dad's idea of truth. Not your church's idea of truth. Not your country's idea of truth. Not your best friend's idea of truth. Not even your own idea of truth. Think God's highest idea of truth. I'm going to teach you how to do that. And that is Asha. And then you live the God life, good life. It says keep the power. And my God, there's power in this Asha truth. Keep the power of truth in mind, and you make it your model. My friends, that is how you start to create. But you have to have reason. And that's how we're going to combat the false ideas. Now we're in Asha 15 here. I'm going to flip back to 13 real quick. And get this, I'm going to start here. You're going to understand this today. This is going to change your life, my friends. It says, in this false idea is all the evil creatures suffer. In this, what is this false idea is all the evil that creatures suffer. All the suffering, all the war, all the pain, all the hate, all the greed, my friends, comes from one idea. So how do we change that idea? First, we have to know what that false idea is. And right above it, it says this, the original word. We know word is a vibration, isn't it? It says the original word, now hold on for this one, of false religion. The original word of false religion. We talk all the time about the original word of good religion, right? It's the Christ mind. It's being one with God. It's Asha. But the original word of false religion is that evil comes from the Creator. And my God, isn't that what you've been taught? In the Bible it says, I am the Lord who sends good and evil. He will love, He will hate, He will create, He will destroy. And that is what the world religions teach. That's probably what your church is taught. That's probably what your mom and dad have taught you. But my friends, it's a lie. It's not the highest truth. It's their truth. And they're living it, and it shows in the world, doesn't it? It's survival of the fittest. You got to do what you got to do. The end justifies the means. And my friends, there's a higher way. It's Asha, because a perfect creator created a perfect world and a perfect you. And what else could He have done? And my friends, that's where we're meant to live. But to get there, you have to have reason. Magic and miracle works in reason, and that's what the Magi teach. You have to have a reason to believe. What is our reason? How do we remove the false idea that's been hypnotized into us from 0 to 7, that is around us, that our eyes see it, our ears hear it, all of our senses tell us that's the truth? How do we combat something like that? You have to have a reason to believe. You have to start to learn to hear the original word of the good religion. My friends, you've been hearing the word, vibrating the word, holding the word of false religion. Okay, and you're creating that in your world. It's time to change frequencies, if you will. And we're going to go back to Asha 14. It says, I am in, I am. I live in God. God is good. God is omnipresent. That means my good is omnipresent. My friends, when you realize that all good comes from the Creator. The Creator is all good. He doesn't hate, war, kill, and destroy like all those stories have told you to keep you in bondage. He's all good. The evil spirit does those evil things. Good spirit can't do evil. When you realize who He is, you restore His image, you restore your image, and you will live in your good because you start to vibrate that. You emulate that. Understand this, my friends. Put this in your spirit. This is your reason. I live in God. I live in my good. God is good. God is omnipresent. We know that. That means your good is omnipresent. Your good is here right now. Everything you dream and desire is here right now, but you're blocking it. My friends, you're holding back that love, that good, that God, those dreams and desires with a false idea. How do we overcome that? With reason. What is our reason? That God is all good. And my friends, something takes place. A change takes place. It's an energy change. Everything is energy vibrating in form. When you change the energy, you change the form. You can change your world. I want to go to Asha 16. It says, everyone who is of the truth hears the truth. My friends, if you are good seed, if you are of the truth, you just heard what I said, and something inside of you jumped with excitement because you said, yes, instinctively inside, I know this to be true. It says when man sins or thinks, speaks or acts in error, it's against his nature. We're not meant to live in sickness and disease and slavery and depression. That's not our nature, my friends. And when we're in that, it's against our nature. It's an injustice to us. For we come from good spirit. We're made of good spirit, and we're going to return to good spirit. God put the good mind, the vohumenu, the divine spark inside of us, so it's our guide at all times. When we don't feel good, when we don't feel God, we're off track. We're off into the bushes in the dark, and we got to get back into alignment, my friends. How do we do that? We look to the true God, the true idea, the all good, peace, love, joy, power, freedom. And my friends, we emulate that. We want to look just like Daddy looks. We don't want to look like the Matrix gods that hate, war, kill, jealous, tricksters. My friends, that's a thing of the past. The Bibles, the Qurans, the Gitas, they're all going away. My friends, you will see it with your own eyes soon. It's all going away because the divide between right and wrong, good and bad, light and darkness, it's separating and it's getting further apart where it's not mixed anymore. It is no more gray area. It's black or it's white, and inside you know it. And the children being born today, it's instinctual in them. They're so smart, so wise, and they don't want those lower frequencies. Matter of fact, they won't have them. They're not going to vote them in. They're not going to laugh at their nasty jokes. They don't think it's funny. They want truth. They want a better world, and they're going to do it. They're going to change it. So I'm asking you, be a part of it. You got to start reprogramming your mind today. You got to start thinking the highest truth. My God, don't hate, war, kill, destroy. Those ideas are ridiculous. Those stories they told us in their books are ridiculous. We're too smart for this because we are children of the Most High God, and we're waking up to who we are. We've been lied to, and we're not happy about it, and we're not going to play their games anymore. We've come to bring Asha, the government of God. We don't want to discuss it. We don't want to vote about it. We want to take back Gaia for good, for God, and my God, we are going to do it. It says living in truth is life without enemies. My friends, when you live in God, when you live in light, it's no big fight, my friends. The darkness can't enter our light. We are power, and when we come together, we can do anything. My friends, today, your reason to believe is God is all good, and I am one with that God, with that power, and let your light shine. My friends, I love you so much. Share this message, please, with not just one, but two, but everyone you can today, and let's make a difference. I'll see you next time.
Holy Spirit, come and fill my mind. In your presence I align. Holy Spirit, truth is welcome here. atmosphere. Hashem Baruch Hashem Basti Usta Asti Usta Amai Yatashai Basai Hashem. Holy Spirit, come and fill my mind. In your presence I lie. Holy Spirit, truth is welcome here. Let it fill the atmosphere. Hashem Baruch Hashem Asti Usta Asti Usta Amai Yaktashai Vastai